Well, the Brewed crew is taking some time off before the new season launches next month in December. And while we wait, we have jumped into the archives, we've dusted off all the tapes, and we pulled out some pieces of stories that maybe didn't make it into the episodes. So on November 5th, tomorrow, is Learn How to Home Brew Day. And this interview shows the support happening for all beer lovers.
Well, this is something else. This is a first. We are here at the monthly meeting of Mugs. They have peeled back the velvet curtain and allowed us to film. This is John. He's the new president, by the way.
Yes, thank you.
The new president of Mug. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Was there some sort of a coup or what happened there?
Well, you know, it's a big struggle of power.
Yeah, right.
Had to take Kurt down.
Finally, Kurt is gone. By the way, he'll be joining us on a future episode. But you're now the new president of Mugs. Now, for the uninitiated, people who don't know, Mugs is something that is for people in the Quad Cities who are home brewers, right?
Yeah, so Mugs is a homebrew club that's been around for about 30 years. We've got about 35 members, and it's all about the love of beer, making it, sharing it with your friends. We do a lot of community events to support various charities and kind of share beer.
So is everyone who's in the group a home brewer? Is that a necessity? Do you have to be a home brewer to be a member of Mugs?
No. You just really have to love beer.
Okay.
So we have
Check. I'm in. Just have to be a fan of beer. That's it.
You gotta be a fan of beer. We usually have in meetings we cover an educational, so you can learn something about beer. We drink beer and share it, so you get to try beer and tell what do you like the best, and give people feedback.
So it's a great way to, if you're someone that's passionate about beer, to learn a lot about it.
Definitely.
And then maybe if you want to dip your toes into making it yourself, although, good God, that's a lot of work.
It's a bit of work. Yeah.
But this is not a group where you're out to try and out-nerd each other beer-wise. Again, this is about learning, and when you're offering a beer up here, if you homebrew and you bring it to a Mugs meeting, you're looking for genuine feedback from people that know what they're talking about.
Absolutely.
If everyone's just telling you that the beer you made in your basement is delicious, when in fact it might not be, that's not doing anybody any good.
No. And so you give people feedback. You want to learn, like, is my beer good? What can I change about my process? And there are members of this club that range from the absolute novice. So today there were a couple people that came to the meeting that had brewed one batch and don't know what they're doing yet and would like to learn. And then we also had members at this meeting that are professional brewers that make beer in breweries around the Quad Cities in Iowa and Illinois. So,
but all of them are equally welcome to attend these
definitely.
things. Right on.
And you really get that warmth and that sharing of information. So the professional brewers from the area are very approachable. They'll give you good feedback. It's very positive in terms of saying it in a nice way. But you also learn good feedback from people that are brand new, because everybody likes different beers.
And to learn to homebrew, it's an event that's happening tomorrow at Blue Cat Brewing Company. That's in Rock Island on 18th Street. It starts at 11 a.m. tomorrow and will be hosted by their brewmaster, Charlie Cole.